Alright, y'all, so today, as y'all can see, it's raining out, but I'm gonna talk about what I didn't talk about in the last video. As far as what tools you'll need for the back area, you'll need, I'm gonna get straight to the video, 18 millimeter. You're gonna need that for the subframe bolts. You're gonna need a 13 millimeter for, sorry, I just bumped my head. For a 13 millimeter for the drive shaft carrier bolts and the gas tank. Then you're gonna need a 10 millimeter for this, because I believe if you're gonna take this down and replace this, you're gonna need 10 mil. So this is also a very rusted 10 mil. I forgot. This is for the this is something that the gas tank is held on by, or the gas filler neck. Sorry. To take off the brake lines, you need, I think, a 15 millimeter, and then you're going to need to remove. Here, let's show you. All right, you're gonna need to remove a few fuel clips from. You need to remove this one from the gas tank. This right here. You can just press these blue tabs in and kind of twist it, and then pull it out. A 10 millimeter for this canister thing right here. You're gonna need an 8 millimeter for this module right here. Then you're going to need 16 millimeters for the struts. You're gonna need like a bottle or something where you can put gas in. So I didn't have much gas, so the thing I use, let's see if I can find it. See if I can find it. Oh, this right here. I was just using this as a plastic bottle or whatever. It got up to right here, and if you watch the video, you'll know I spilled it. I didn't reveal that I spilled it. So you're gonna need something to hold gas when you disconnect the rubber hose from the filler neck. And then you're going to need to, of course, unplug it from the inside. And then there is I'm sorry guys. There's gonna be a plug coming from the trunk, the trunk area that plugs into the differential stuff, which is for your ABS and traction control stuff, related stuff. You unplug it from here. It's like a metal retainer clip. You use a flathead screwdriver. You pop it out, and then you unplug it same way that we did the ABS stuff up here. If you remember from the other video, use a flathead and just pop it out. So also I did this off camera, which is I removed my taillights and my bumper, as y'all can see. Now, the reason I removed this is because I had to pull my this back out, and I gotta replace this harness that's on my trunk. On my bumper, with the new stuff, so my rear sensors work when I'm backing up, etc. Also, I don't know where, my car's been hit before or something, I don't know. So I'm gonna definitely sand this down or something, and then prime it, and then send it, bro. So another thing, man, I got bad news. So someone asked me in the last video, or no, one of the last videos, they asked me, so am I able to use a scat pack harness since I'm doing the Hellcat swap? No. So I was under the impression that I am able to use the SRT 392 harness from a SRT 392 Charger, but unfortunately that's not the case, and I'm gonna show you guys why. So it's something so small too. Everything else is the same. But pay attention to this. As y'all can see, this is the corner area for charger plug. This is for the tail light, and this is it. There's no other plugs there. This is the trunk stuff. That's it. There's nothing else. Now let's go show you. Let's go show you guys why this is an issue. So to show you guys why this is an issue, I gotta pop the trunk on this car. Okay. Okay. Voila. This is the difference from the Hellcat stuff. Look at this. Yes, the taillight's right here, but also the fuel pump controller. I don't know exactly what this is, since it's not the fuel pump controller, but this is the fuel pump controller. It has dedicated wires that look just like the fuel pump wires, and it plugs directly into this. That is the reason why I won't be able to use the SRT 392 harness. Now, I am going to do the best I can at showing you guys where the wiring and stuff goes, because even on eBay right now, there's no Hellcat charger harnesses for sale. So for now, I was told by a few people that the charger or Challenger harness is the same length, so I'll be able to use the Challenger harness. However, my back doors won't work unless I wire them up to work, and that takes quite some wiring skill. Like for instance, Junkyard Days first Scat Pack Swap Magnum, it was that had a Challenger donor, that he used a Challenger body harness for that and all. So I'm not sure if he ever got his back doors working. I DM'd him, haven't heard anything back yet, but nonetheless, I don't think the back doors will be able to work for now.
Now you see, now you done fucked up, you know that, don't you?
I
See what I'm saying?
I thought.
No, so, you know what I'm saying? That you done fucked up now, you know that, don't you?
Yeah,
No, you done fucked up, don't you?
Ultimately, I will buy a Hellcat Charger body harness, and I guess I'll keep this one. I don't know if I should keep it or sell it. Sell this harness. Let me know. I could possibly use it in a future swap. But everything on this harness is like modules and everything are identical besides that one part. I looked them up and down, compared them, and it's literally exact same besides the besides that one part. So I don't want to leave this all in here and then I put the Challenger stuff in here, then I'll have issues not starting the car, or, you know, all that stuff. So also, quick thing, to remove the bumper, you're going to need a, you're gonna need a trim tool. I'm glad I found my trim tool, but you're gonna need a trim tool for the outer, this one, and this one. These two are screws. Mine did not really cooperate, so I just used the trim tool anyway and popped them out. You can replace that with a pop-in from Amazon. And then on the side here, you're gonna have a 7mm screw, and then there's gonna be a screw on the inside. It's a sneaky little fuck. This screw right here. This is a 10mm. I think so. Hold on. Or is this a 13? Oh, this is a 13. Yeah, it's 13. 13mm screw. There's one on each side to remove the bumper. Also, don't forget to unplug it if you didn't already do so. Or if your 300 or Charger doesn't have backup sensors, then your bumper won't have none of this, other than probably a harness hanging from the chassis that That's why my tail thing, that's why this doesn't work. Bruh, this is cut. That's why this don't work. Yeah, so point is, you remove that like that, and then there's gonna be push pins here. The 7mm is gonna be here. And then after that, that's just pull it off. Tail lights, again, that's just simple. That's the wing nuts, the 3 wing nuts. Unplug them if you didn't already do so. What else? Yeah, so that'll be it for what tools you'll need for the rear end area, rear subframe. And then also another thing I've noticed while doing this swap stuff, these wide body scat pack, I literally just clicked the volume button to stop recording, but these wide body scat pack struts will not work. Wanna know why? Because the Hellcat have active dampening struts, whereas this on the scat pack, the wide body scat pack, it's just a regular Bilstein SRT strut. Now, I believe the SRT 392s have adaptive front struts, just like the Hellcats, but not for sure. I'm not sure about that. So I have to replace these with the Hellcat ones. Luckily, the Hellcat ones are still good. Damn it. That got wet. Not 100% sure on if I'll be able to use the electric power steering. I'm not sure if that's on the body harness, the front chassis harness itself, or on the engine harness. Not exactly sure on that. It might be on the body harness or the chassis harness. I don't remember. So also another thing I've noticed on the jailbreak harness, unless I'm missing it, I don't see where the front auxiliary cooler plugs in at. Like, hold on, never mind, it plugs in right here. This is where it plugs in at. Forgive me, I'm tripping, y'all. But I appreciate all the support that I've been getting through these videos to inform you guys about this Hellcat swap. Again, this is not a easy swap because it's not a newer car, but it's not hard also. So another thing we're gonna have to do here that I didn't mention, I mentioned it prior by just saying we'll have to drill holes, but like for instance right here, we're gonna have to drill holes for the supercharger pump. We're gonna have to drill holes for that. Then we're gonna have to drill some holes here so we can mount our grounds, or you can use self tappers if you prefer. Then if you want to, I'm not sure if I'm gonna do it yet, but if you want to, cut this out to a triangular shape so you can retain, or so your intake will be pulling the full amount of air. It's the same shape as the newer intakes anyway. This circle one only applies for 2006 and 2005 cars. I'm not 100% if it's on 07 cars. I think it is, but if it's not, 2005 to 2007 cars are gonna have that circle there instead of the triangle. We're gonna have to drill holes for the brake booster. Let's zoom in here. We're gonna have to drill holes here, and the reason why is because the bolt pattern, again, on 2005 through 2007 cars, that bolt pattern is slightly like more narrow than the older cars, or the newer cars, sorry. Again, 2008 cars, 2008 to 2010 is where they revised a lot of stuff to where it's like it is today in the new cars. But Besides that, guys, I think that's it for now. Also, I don't know if I mentioned this, but we will also not be able to use the old brake lines for sure, because this is wider than this one. The screw is wider than the ones that go in there. So find some brake lines, and then I don't think the Challenger ones are gonna work because I think they're too short. But well, for the rear, I know the front one will work, but on the Challenger, if you have a Challenger donor car, there's a lot of things that you're gonna have to change out. And what else? You're gonna have to change out with Charger stuff. And one of them being those brake lines, man. Those brake lines are very important in the swap for your rear brakes. And also the fuel lines. The rear fuel line, the fuel line going from the front to the back, you're also gonna have to, I believe, replace them with Charger fuel lines or custom fuel lines, if you will. I think that'll be it as far as what you need to do, what you need to prepare for. We'll get to the doors and stuff, like the doors, trunk wiring, all that other good stuff we're gonna get to in another video after I put the Challenger stuff in here. A lot of stuff that is coming from the Challenger is routed differently than the Charger. So you guys, if you guys have a Charger body harness, you'll be slightly looking like this, whereas the Challenger's deck harness doesn't look like that, I don't think. And then there is what else? There's a few things that are different as far as like location wise versus the Charger harness. So tomorrow I'm gonna remove this harness completely, and or not tomorrow. I'm gonna worry about getting the Challenger stuff stripped tomorrow, and then I'll worry about the chassis harness in my car. I'll worry about the chassis harness in my car, taking that out once I have the Challenger one out, guys. So also another thing, guys, if you're using Challenger interior, the only thing that you're gonna have to modify to bolt up anything from the Challenger is you're gonna have to put this bracket, you're gonna have to bolt this up. It literally goes like right here where these two holes are on my car. I gotta drill out these holes. It literally goes like right here, and then this is to bolt up the middle console, because the middle console doesn't bolt up the same way as the Charger. And that's literally it for now. So if anything else pops up, you guys will know. And if I find out anything else, you guys will know. If I find out anything else. But that'll be it for today's video, y'all. This is just a video. I mean, I can't do anything because it's been raining. Tomorrow I'm getting back to it because it's going to be back hot out and nice out and no rain for like the next 7 days straight. So